Hey, welcome back for part 2 of this week's podcast, the gaming edition. It's still fucking hot in this chicken costume.
Let's do this again.
That's an update. Yeah, look at my little, what are these called? Black people eat them all the time?
Gizzards.
Gizzards?
Gizzards.
Anyway.
Better watch out for Colonel Sanders coming here and fry your ass
So we have a couple of gaming
What's that
news.
black lady from Popeyes?
Popeyes is the shit, dude.
It is the shit, dude.
That
movie was correct.
I'll choose Popeyes over KFC any day.
Oh god, yeah. KFC. When you compare KFC to Popeyes, it's like
That's the white man's.
It's eating grease or eating perfection.
Alright, well, this is kind of off topic, but.
Speaking of video games,
we got to KFC.
The chicken's fucking delicious.
We got to KFC, and has anybody noticed that they change the actor about every 4 months?
Of what? The Colonel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Norm Macdonald, and then it was who's the awfully pale white guy, who's a comedian.
I know
what
who
you're
you're
talking about. The guy looks like an albino.
Oh god,
right? I can't think.
He
of his
just did a show that just came.
I can't think of his name right now, but I know exactly who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
And then now it's like a new actor, and even before Norm Macdonald was like a no-name kind of actor. But yeah, I think it's fucking hilarious that they keep getting a different Colonel. I don't know if
you didn't watch SummerSlam, WWE SummerSlam. They had a skit. It's funny as hell. They were doing a commercial because KFC sponsored a good portion of it.
Okay.
So they had a skit where The Miz came out dressed as a chicken. And he was trying to hawk his like third-party nasty ass chicken nuggets off onto this family, and the Colonel was in the ring. Big guy. Miz starts talking shit to him, so he goes up the ramp and into some smoke. And next thing you know, he turns, and the Colonel's standing there face to face with him, and he rips off his Colonel outfit, and he's just a big diesel guy, and he starts beating the shit out of the Miz in the middle of this family's house, and then he throws him out the window, and they come crashing back down the wrestling ramp. It was funny as hell. Colonel versus Chicken. It was awesome.
All right, now that we've deviated away from chicken, let's get into gaming. So our all favorite game, I know we love it. We talked about it in the last couple of weeks. No Man's Sky.
I'm sorry. Paul.
I almost wanted to pick it up just to see how awful it was, and then I couldn't even bring myself to do the $2 rental from Redbox.
There's a couple things. So I saw a picture already, and it was a picture from like GameStop. It wasn't like they posted it, but someone on Twitter posted it and said it's begun, and it's like all the returns of all the exchanges for No Man's Sky, which is hilarious.
The company I work for, I'm already selling out of the used copies because they've come back in the first week.
And speaking of like, so their sales dropped. What was it? 80%, 81%. I think they dropped in the first week.
Because word's getting around.
Yeah.
The game's not what it was supposed to be.
And then you said 90% of players have already stopped playing.
They had a report of this does not affect the PS4 version of it, but they had a report that came out where it was 90% of the players of PC have already dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend.
Which is funny because PC came out after the console version.
Yep.
My friend showed $60 and then he uninstalled it. It's like I don't even care that I lost $60 when I went on my PC.
And it's kind of like what we spoke about in the new series that we're putting out. We did the top worst games and whatever.
Yeah.
And I talked about Spore, and it's No Man's Sky of a couple years ago.
That's exactly what it is.
What's happening.
It's a repeat. It's exactly what it is. It's just sometimes game companies don't learn from their mistakes. I know it's two different companies, but you got to take a look around you and see what other people are doing to learn from their mistakes as well as learn from your own.
Well, it's a great concept, and the concept was there, but then it was lackluster when it came out.
I think, because of all the legal issues they had, I think they just cut it back to like bare bones of what they could get away with without getting sued again.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's the fact that
they promised too much.
They promised a lot. They said that you would. They said in your lifetime you'd never be able to explore the entire universe, which I don't think anyone has actually done yet. But they also said that. They also said that you wouldn't be able to meet up with someone, and if by chance you do, you'd be able to play with them, and that's a complete lie that we found out.
Yeah, because they shot a video. Two players shot a video of them in the same system, on the same planet, in the exact same spot at the same time. Because that's what they said. They said if you happen to meet up with somebody, that's the only way you would ever see what your character looks like is by somebody else seeing you and describing it. I don't know why you would want to do that in the first place, whatever the case may be. But they were in the exact same place at the exact same time, and the game acted as if it wasn't happening.
Yeah. So.
You're a liar.
Sorry, Paul. I hope you're not. I hope you didn't buy it yet.
Yeah, I really hope. Paul. take the reviews.
We're your horrible friends. We've been doing this thing about No Man's Sky for like 3 weeks, so none of us have actually played it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, but
I mean, I've seen so much.
Well,
and
first
I
off,
really
I
so
don't,
much.
first off, I don't have a PlayStation. Second off,
I do, but I don't know if I want to waste $60.
Oh, I know.
Second off, well, you know you can get it used for $54.99.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to spend $55 on it.
Redbox.
Second off,
Gamefly.
my PC would probably die if I played it because I built this when Crysis came out. It's not Crysis. Yeah, Crysis.
Yeah,
when Crysis came out, I built my computer then, and it hasn't been updated really since. So my computer might die. From other reviews, like I said, when I think we spoke about it last week, Brandon, is you're the type of guy who pre-order and buy it same day and play it. Well, I'm the type of person who would wait for a couple weeks for reviews, and this is the reason why. Because if I did go out and buy it and lived and believed all this hype and bought it, I'd be extremely disappointed, and I would have fucking thrown that game out the window.
I pick and choose very wisely about what I pre-order and what I don't. I mean. I didn't pre-order. I did not pre-order, and I did not buy No Man's Land.
Sky.
The one that you were showing me, that Vampire, I probably won't pre-order, and I might wait until it goes down significantly in price. The big AAA titles are the only ones that I've pre-ordered and plan on, because that's stuff that I know I'm gonna like.
Yeah, it just sucks because I do like games that
are different.
They're different and that have
like a first go at something that you might have a chance of having more to come.
So it sucks that No Man's Sky is not doing well because it's a game that I was interested in and I did want to wait for reviews because it's a game that I know it doesn't have a strong backing with, such as games like Halo and Call of Duty or Gears. They have titles beforehand that have already done so well, so you already know, well, if this is a hit or miss, then at least I can rely on the rest of the series was already done well. Like Guardians, I bought the game because I love the storyline of Halo and I love the gameplay, and I'm not a big multiplayer fan, but I just like the single player. And I unfortunately got let down with Guardians, and that was my own fault, but it's because I love the series so much. So to take a game like No Man's Sky or any other game that's coming out that doesn't have a strong backing to it already, you're going on a whim, and you're really putting yourself out there as the developer to say hopefully this game does well, and sometimes you crash and burn, and that's kind of what happened with this game.
They took a hit. They'll recover.
I don't think they'll recover. Maybe we'll recover a new game, not a sequel or a rehash of this. Because
they won't recover from this title.
No,
they'll recover.
I mean, if they can patch it to fix the problems that people are complaining about, then I can see it working.
If they can patch it to the demo and the quality that they released at E3 in 2013, I believe was when they first released their first trailer, and it's taken that long because of legal issues. Because the guy did a side-by-side of the dinosaurs from the original trailer to the dinosaur that he was able to create in it. And it literally looked like the giant T-Rex inflatable costume that you can get where he was just running around like this. It was, because you put out such promise that you could make these beautiful sceneries and these beautiful creatures and this, and then you put in something that maybe a child could draw.
Yeah, supposedly there's only a handful of different types of enemies in that game.
What, in
No Man's Sky?
No, I mean there's a shit ton because everything is random.
I'm talking design wise, enemy types.
Probably.
There's only a handful.
If it's a game that's supposed to last for an infinity, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's only certain things you can do for a game that's supposed to last forever.
I don't know. I feel like they could have at least done different enemies, different planets. Like, base the enemy off of what environment the planet is.
Kind of like a Star Trek thing.
Well, I feel like they did that. Well, I don't know. It was funny. There was a funny photo on fucking Reddit that was it was a dick flower.
I saw that.
A bushel of dicks.
Dick bouquet?
Yeah. Dick bouquet. So yeah, I mean it. Like I said, great concept, just poorly done. And either get up and fucking do a better game, or you crash and burn.
Sorry, Paul.
Sorry, Paul.
Sorry, everyone that bought it.
Yeah, sorry to everyone bought it. That's true.
Moving on to the Resident Evil. Brandon, go.
Short and sweet. Resident Evil 4 HD Remix, $19.99. Comes out Tuesday.
Tuesday.
All right, cool. Resident Evil.
It's basically same game.
This
is prior to
HD.
This is pre DLC days. So there is no DLC. It's The story is what it is. You're paying $20 for a quality game.
Yeah, and then we discussed last week because you were playing it, the tech test for Titanfall.
Yeah, I'm trying to actually sucker you into this one. Right now, Microsoft, their deals with Gold, the weekly specials that they do, they have Titanfall Deluxe, which is the Titanfall 1 game with all of the DLC that they've ever released for $5.
$5 foot long?
$5 foot long. So
Wait,
if
Come,
you
Jared,
are-
play Titanfall.
Yeah, so if
Wait,
you're, if
whoa.
if you're looking forward
Don't be
whatsoever to Titanfall 2 and you've never touched Titanfall, spend $5. It's a great game. It's a lot of fun.
But you have to also have gold.
You have to have gold.
So you
do
do
have to have
$65,
gold.
really.
You do have to have gold. You do have to have an internet connection.
Thank you.
I to this day
Why would you
still
have-
go back and play Titanfall 1.
Why would you have gold and not an internet connection?
Hey, you never know. Some people.
I have an internet connection. I didn't have gold for a while.
No, but why would you have
Vice
gold
versa.
without the internet connection?
Oh,
Some
because
people
you
are stupid.
accidentally spent $60 on gold.
No, he will. I'll keep going, Brad.
With
Why would you have gold without an internet connection?
some people are stupid.
Okay,
So
there
they're
we go.
stupid.
And some people are stupid.
Sure.
Some people, hey, I'm
It's
gonna
probably
get
like those
gold for
kids.
this
Mom, I
thing."
need gold.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
He's
Oh,
Kids
God.
going to GameStop.
He's
Like,
gold.
Yeah,
member.
we've all done the GameStop things. Parents, ask the people at GameStop. They know what the fuck they're talking about. They're not
Yeah.
just there to make money. People that work there are there for because they like games.
Well,
They don't pay. Sorry for
as
GameStop
as
if you're watching
prior,
this. You guys
as a
don't pay.
prior GameStop employee, they do not make commission off of their sales. They will tell you the truth.
I'll tell you, don't buy it. I did all the time.
Yep. If it sucks, I'm not gonna sell it to you. Well, I mean, I'll sell it
You're
to you.
gonna
but
come
I'm not
back
gonna-
and
Yeah,
yell at me.
if you're gonna be the dumbass that buys it, just take my advice,
Yeah.
whatever. But also on branch of the tech demo, so that's out again this
Yeah,
weekend.
that's Tech
they-
Test Part 2. They took to heart a lot of feedback that came out of Tech Test 1, and it's slight changes, little modifications, nothing overwhelming. Like I've noticed myself, I went back into the bounty mode where you're basically, it's waves. You're fighting against P versus P, but you're also doing bots. The bots are like the ones from the first one, the grunts, the specters,
Yeah.
things like that. Those are your money makers. Those are the ones you kill. Those you earn money. You take the money, you put it into a bank, and whoever gets to $5,000 or whoever has the most when the time expires wins. Before Tech Test 1, I noticed it was extremely hard. It was not impossible, but it just took too damn long to get your Titan meter to go all the way up to be able to call on your Titan. They changed that now. Now it's a little bit easier, and I've also noticed that sporadically you will get a little bit added onto your meter, like it did in the first one, where it's not just you have to kill to get the Titan.
Yeah.
It's small changes, but they're getting there.
See, I like when a company does that. They do these betas or
Smart.
alphas, and they actually make the changes that people are talking about.
Yep.
Because I've seen a lot of stuff that companies will just be like, that player is just complaining. And then they don't ever change it, and then when the game does come out, you have this whole, like, big blowout of, like, well, this fucking game sucks, this multiplayer thing, there's this aspect that everyone hates, and a lot of people complain about it in the beta, and it was never changed. So I'm glad that they're taking everyone's, advice, that they're saying, like, these are things that were wrong with it, or these are things that people don't like, and are actually changing it, and within a week, and made another tech demo, and it's improved. So I'm glad that they're actually doing that.
Yeah, they did. There's only one real complaint that I have about that entire tech test. It's something small that people are probably going to say that I'm just butthurt about, but I just feel like they should have kept it from the first one. When you jump on the back of the Titan, when you rodeo it, in the first one, you ripped open the cover panel and you use your primary weapon or your anti-Titan weapon and you unload it into its brain panel to bring it down, and it will slowly bring the energy level down. They don't do that anymore. Now, when you rodeo the Titan, you'll rip out its battery pack and you'll get thrown off the Titan. And then you have to go back and jump on it again, and you pop a grenade, throw it down its exhaust port, and you get thrown off again. Wash, rinse, repeat until the Titan's down. It's really annoying.
Now,
It's
is that
just
for
me.
all Titans, or is that specific
all
ones?
Titans.
Okay.
All Titans.
I guess it kind of makes it more realistic. Why would one
No,
thing
it
be?
does, but I mean, I don't know. I got so used.
You got used to it because in the first game
rip off the panel and just lay into it.
But the second games are always supposed to be a little bit more challenging.
Challenge, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I want that.
At least they're making an interesting beta. You know, they're gonna make.
It's good.
I mean, keep complaining. They'll do like a Five Nights at Freddy's, and they'll just say "fuck you" and "fuck the game." You're not getting it now.
No, I'm not complaining. It's good. For what it is, it's good. I mean, small little things could have been kept, or could have been added, or could have been taken away, but it's good.
So speaking of betas, apparently rumor is next week will be the Battlefield 1 beta, which
I didn't even hear about that.
I will fucking jump on as quick as possible.
You have to as quick as possible, probably. I think it's gonna be.
But yeah, I mean that comes out October 21st. Titanfall 2 comes out October 28th.
Now, was there any word on that? Whether you had to pre-order or sign up for something?
I don't know. I kind of glimpsed at the article a little bit and was reading a little bit. I don't know if you have to. I don't know if it's gonna be like Titanfall where it's just gonna be available and you get to do it, or if you have to.
Titanfall it acted as a beta. You just jumped onto their store.
I guess more news next week. We'll talk about it more.
Yeah.
If it comes out, we'll let you know what's going on. So.
Well, backtracking just a little bit. The Titanfall alpha build is active until Sunday.
Okay.
Tech test 2 is going on.
So probably when this video comes out.
Well, they'll have all day Sunday.
Yeah, we should probably stop announcing titles and things like that.
So, what else for gaming news?
Recore comes out soon.
Oh, Recore does look good.
Recore looks awesome.
That E3 demo was fucking fantastic, and I cannot wait for it. I'm excited for that. So.
Recore comes out soon.
It's slow. It's always slow until
this is the time to
back
go
to school.
And play all your old shit.
Yeah, it's the back to school season. I think we talked about it last time
games
too.
come out.
They did announce. Remember how we're talking Resident Evil? Not Resident Evil. Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah.
How this last map pack, I was under the assumption that was going to be the end of the Zombies series, and they were going to end the story. Turns out I was wrong. That was not the end of it. There is one more map pack dropping. It is going to be middle of September for PS4. It is Rick Tofin's story.
Okay.
They still had to do his, and I completely forgot about him. I don't know why. It's the last of that zombie story. That story is finished after that map pack. So middle of September for PS4. 1 month later, we'll get it.
Cool. Yeah, we're Xbox people, not PS4 people.
Yeah, so you're looking at middle of October for us.
All right, so I think
when everything else drops.
I think that's really it for gaming. Like I said, it's been a slow, dead kind of season last couple of weeks, mostly because of back to school and everyone's kind of building up their portfolios and stuff for big releases during holiday. So we'll see more in the next couple weeks, hopefully. I'd like to just announce again the local Legends Festival. That will be September 9th through September 11th. It is a 3-day festival of music, gaming, art, and camping. It's at the Ricky Farm in Vernon, New Jersey. Go check it out. Our friend who we have on the podcast, Eric Sullivan, Paul, will be playing. I believe his set's Sunday. But I've spoken with a couple of guys who run it. It's really cool, and it's it's a lot of sponsoring of local bands and not like mainstream stuff, which is awesome. Tickets right now are on sale for $35 for advance tickets. As time progresses and gets closer, they will go up in price, and door tickets will also be higher in price if they don't sell out. So get your tickets now. Go check them out. Local Legends Festival, 3 days of camping, music, art, and
just
gaming.
good times. Local stuff. Go learn about some local music.
And like I said, Ricky Farms in Vernon, New Jersey. And we'll put the link down below. Also, subscribe if you like this video. Go check out our Facebook, Twitter, and our website and give us likes and stuff there. Or subscribe, as Nathan said. Subscribe to our Facebook. And
that was the last video.
That was the last video.
You said it's all local music. Is that a BYOB?
Bring your own
no,
banjo?
You're not allowed.
Bring your own banjo?
Bring your own banjo, then yes.
No one wants to hang out with the guy. It's like the guy that brings the saxophone to the camping site.
But you are not allowed to bring alcoholic beverages, sorry.
It probably will be there somewhere.
So yeah, go check it out. Go check out our stuff and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, we forgot.
But wait,
There's one more thing. Cheers.
Cheers.